So, are you thinking about upgrading your laptop to something that's faster and more powerful for editing videos, but maybe you're just not super techie and get really overwhelmed when it comes to picking out a new laptop? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you the most important specs in easy language for you to understand so that you can go out and pick the right laptop for you. If you're really techie and know a lot about computers, you might find this a little bit too basic, but if you're a beginner like me, I think you'll find it very helpful. So let's get into the video. My name is Lindsay and welcome to YouTube Girl. On this channel, I like to make learning about YouTube fun and easy, and I share tips and tricks and hacks and trends and different things to help you get more views, subscribers, to grow your channel authority. And if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel so I can help keep you motivated to succeed on YouTube. And if you enjoy the content, of course, give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. Let's get into the video. Alright, so before we get into the content, I want to share with you a special deal going on from my friend Sean Cannell over at Think Media and Video Influencers. He has over 1 million subscribers with those two channels combined, and he has a special program going on to help you, 1, get more views and subscribers in 2019, 2, 5 strategies for increasing your income and going full-time with YouTube in 2019, and 3 fatal mistakes that a lot of channels make when they first get started on YouTube, or maybe they've been on YouTube a while and aren't aware of these mistakes that they're making that are preventing them from growing. So if you're interested in growing your channel and taking it more seriously in 2019, I highly recommend checking out this program. It actually regularly sells for $197, but he has a special holiday deal for only $47. You can get those different modules, and it comes with a Q&A session with Sean himself live, a private session only for the people who've purchased this program in January. So if you're interested in asking questions directly to someone with over 1 million subscribers on 2 channels, I would definitely highly recommend checking out this program. It's only $47. I paid over $400 for my first YouTube course and I learned tons of information, but $47, you can't go wrong. So if you're interested, please check the link in the description below and let's get into the video. Alright, so when you're thinking about buying a laptop for video editing, there's some specific specs you need to look for. And when it comes to video editing on a laptop, you can't just go for any cheap basic laptop. It's not going to do the job. You need something really powerful because video editing programs take up a lot of power in your computer. And you need something that's fast and won't slow you down and won't start lagging and getting a lot of glitches. So the first thing you're going to want to look for in a video editing computer, number 1, is an i7 processor. Minimum, okay? There's i5, i7, i9 is fantastic, but it might be a little bit too much and it will probably be really expensive. So minimum, look for an i7 processor. That's number 1. Number 2 is look for a computer that has at least 2 cores or more. Ideally, 4 cores, or also called quad core. And really fantastic would be 6 cores, but you really don't need that. At the minimum, look for something with 4 cores, also called quad core. Alright, and spec number 3 is at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, this is your memory, and you want at least 16 gigabytes. A lot of computers have 8 gigabytes, barely enough. Definitely want to go for 16. 32 is fantastic, but not totally necessary. But 16 gigabytes is at least, it's the minimum of what you want to get. Okay, 16 gigabytes. Tip number 4 is to look for a computer that has an IPS screen, okay? These type of screens are going to show you a lot more vivid colors, and that's really important when you're editing videos. So look for an IPS screen. Alright, and so for the last tip, for the last 2 specs, these are kind of like honorable mentions. Typically when you buy a computer with the other specs I just mentioned, they're probably already going to have these 2 specs, but it's just something to look out for, and that is an SSD drive, which stands for solid state drive. Okay, I can't really explain in too much non-technical detail what that means, but if you see SSD drive, you're good to go. And the other thing is, that's an honorable mention, would be a graphics card. So if the computer has a graphics card, it might even have more than 1 graphics card, but look for something with the graphics card. Typically, if it has the other specs, it might have a good graphics card, independent graphics card. Might not, but it's something, a good bonus to have. Alright, so to re-summarize the tips I just recommended, number 1, look for an i7 processor, minimum. Tip number 2 is get at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. Number 3, make sure it has at least 2 cores or more. Quad core is great, and 6 cores is just excellent, but at least 4 cores I would recommend. The more cores, the better. Number 4 is an IPS screen for vivid colors. And the honorable mentions is SSD drive and a graphics card. All right, so if you got those 6 things, you're gonna be good to go for getting a video editing laptop. Now, your second question might be, should I get a Mac laptop or should I get a PC laptop? And just to kind of really break it down and keep it really basic between Mac and PC, when I think of Mac, I think of like a really beautiful, user-friendly laptop. And when I carry it around, everyone's like, wow, what a beautiful laptop. And when I first got my laptop, which was a Mac, I was like thinking that in my head, like it just looked good. But another thing with Mac is that obviously they're a lot more expensive and sometimes you're paying more and you're not getting as much as you could get with a PC. Another good thing about a Mac is that if there's any problem that you have with it, you can just take it to a Mac store if there's one in your city and they can help you out with it. But that also comes with a price tag. When it comes to PC compared to Mac, PCs are generally less expensive and sometimes can be even more powerful than a Mac. And PCs are often a lot more customizable if you're into that sort of thing. That's a little bit beyond my skills, but my brother's really into it. And if your PC breaks down, you might have to take it to some like computer shop and like get them to look at it and pay to fix it, whatever. So those are the biggest differences. PC might be a little bit cheaper and have a little bit more customizable options. Mac is beautiful and user-friendly, but it does come with a price tag. So you just have to decide what's best for yourself and your budget. Me personally, I'm going to be getting a Dell XPS 15 refurbished for $999. I'll put the link below so you can check it out. And I'll put a couple of links to other laptops, some cheaper and some more expensive, just to kind of give you an idea of what you can purchase with the specific specs that I've mentioned in this video. And as always, at the end of my videos, I like to give a subscriber shout out, and it goes to Grace with Lace this week. She has a channel for women, kind of based around spiritual topics, and I think it's very interesting. So if you're interested in those kind of topics, check out her channel in the links below. And question of the day, what kind of laptop are you thinking about getting for video editing, or what laptop do you have? Let me know down in the comments, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and have a great day.